If you have gynecomastia and you're going through puberty, the odds are you didn't know that you can actually do something to, one, prevent it from getting worse, and two, actually get rid of the gyno. So whenever you're out of puberty, it's not sticking around and staying with you like it did for me. If you don't know, I have gyno. I got it whenever I was in 8th grade, and I didn't know what it was. And that's because there was no information anywhere on the internet on what it was, how to get rid of it, how to actually conceal it using certain shirts. It was just really non-existent because this is like super niche. This is super dialed. Not a lot of people know about gyno or talk about it because it's something that you have to get vulnerable with. Not because a lot of people are insecure about it. They're self-conscious about their gyno, just like I once was. And if you were going through puberty right now and you got your gyno induced by puberty, then there is a way you can actually get rid of it. If you don't know what gyno is, it's excess breast tissue in your chest. A lot of guys get it going through puberty. Some people get it from enhancement drugs like steroids, just because it's caused at an imbalance in testosterone and estrogen. And it's usually whenever your estrogen compared to testosterone is higher. So I got my gyno whenever I was in 8th grade, and I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know what it was. And I remember posting on my Snapchat story because I was so oblivious and confused on what this thing in my chest was that was hurting. If you don't know, whenever you first get your gyno through puberty, it hurts a lot. It's really sensitive. Like even if you squeeze it or touch it a little, it really does hurt. So I remember whenever I first got it, I remember posting on my Snapchat story because I was so confused on what it was. I was honestly scared. I was like, bro, I have this thing in my chest. It's starting to hurt. I don't know what it is. Does anybody have it? Do any guys have this? And I started like freaking out low key because my chest was low key hurting. I didn't want to go to the doctor about it because I didn't know if it was something I did or whatever. And this dude, shout out to you, Jackson, if you're watching. Jackson, he slid up on my Snapchat story and he was like, "Oh yeah, bro, those are just nipple buddies. Those are just nipple buddies. I get them all the time." So my gyno, which I thought were nipple buddies, I didn't think it was gonna hurt me. I didn't think it could harm me in any way. So I just kept it. After puberty went through, I thought I was gonna go away. It never really went away, and I just kind of was stuck with gyno. I have puffy nipples. That's just kind of the result of how I got my gyno and what it actually is. At that time, I just didn't know that there was, one, something I can do to prevent it from getting worse, and two, I could actually get rid of my gyno when I was in puberty. So I will say this: whenever you're outside of puberty, whenever you're grown and your hormones are just like balanced out, you can't really get rid of the gyno. That while you're going through puberty is the only shot. It's the only chance that you can actually do that. Like I said earlier, you get gyno whenever your estrogen compared to testosterone is just higher. And this only makes sense. The way you can actually get rid of your gyno while you're going through puberty so you don't keep it and it's just a phase, it's simply a phase, it comes and it goes, is you raise your testosterone. And there's many, many ways you can do this. But the first one is weightlifting, working out, building a good physique. Because if you don't know, when you lift weights, you're increasing your testosterone naturally. And especially if you do squats. Squats is a great lift to actually do this. There's been studies shown that if you barbell squat, you do heavy squats, this naturally increases your testosterone. Not only that, but making sure that your diet isn't trash. It's not bullcrap processed foods. You're not eating junk food. Because me, whenever I was in 8th grade, whenever I was a freshman year in high school, I didn't eat good. I didn't like prioritize healthy whole foods because I was a kid. Like I ate Takis every day after lunch. I ate school foods with trash like that dirty bottled milk. Like, bro, I just ate junk food because I could and because I wanted to. And I didn't really know that if I prioritized increasing my testosterone by fixing my diet and working out, I could have got rid of the gyno. If I knew that, then I would have been done that because this gyno is something that I used to be super insecure about. So like I said, working out is a great way to naturally increase your testosterone. And this should be a great excuse for you, bro. This should be a reason that you start locking in on the gym, you start going harder, you start getting motivated and want to go. It's a great excuse, bro. A great reason to just grind, get a great physique, and start building. You know what I mean? Because I grew up as a skinny kid. I was skinny fat whenever I had my gyno. And I didn't really start to build my physique later on in life whenever I was in the, like, later high school, like junior, senior. And now I think I have a pretty decent physique. I'm actually going through a bodybuilding show process right now where I'm prepping for my first ever bodybuilding show. But that's off topic. You should prioritize weightlifting. You should prioritize building your physique, and that is a great way to naturally increase your testosterone. And the second one is maintaining a lower body fat. And once again, another way you could do this is working out, building your physique, going to the gym, eating right. All these things all come in play of maintaining a low body fat. Because if you don't know, a lot of people, a lot of big guys, a lot of fat guys, just they have gyno. And that's because our bodies have this thing of whenever you're overweight, whenever you're a little bit higher body fat, it has a way of turning your testosterone into estrogen. So your body, through a chemical process, literally converts your testosterone that you have into estrogen. If you are heavier body fat, the chances of this happening go up significantly. So whenever you lower your body fat, whenever you maintain a low body fat, then the odds of this happening, they're just a lot less likely. So action steps: if you're overweight, if you're fat, if you just aren't happy with what you see when you look in the mirror, the step one is to lose body fat, because this could actually be self-sabotaging you and your gyno and why you have gyno in the first place, because your body is turning your test into estrogen. Like I said earlier, it's causing an imbalance in estrogen and testosterone. That doesn't necessarily mean that your testosterone is low. It just means that your estrogen is high compared to your testosterone. So this should be your main core focus. If you're going through puberty right now, if you are 12 to 18, you could still go through puberty. From all those ages, that big age gap, age range, you literally need to be focusing, prioritizing, and locking in on the gym, locking in on raising your testosterone naturally, and just maintaining a lower body fat, because in this process, you are going to either, one, get rid of your gyno completely. So whenever you're out of puberty, whenever you're in your adult ages, whenever you're getting older, it's gone completely. So you don't have to worry about it poking through your shirt. You don't have to worry about wearing certain materials and baggy hoodies and clothes to hide it. You can just focus on continuing to build your physique. You don't have to worry about that insecurity forming and being a thing. Or two, make it a lot less noticeable. If you have really, really bad gyno, if you were to prioritize these things, lock in, lower your body fat, do these things, you're going to reduce the amount of gyno that's already in your chest. So these are the things that you need to be doing if you're going through puberty. If you have gyno now, then this is something that you need to prioritize. This is a perfect excuse for you to lock in, get jacked, actually like what you see when you look at yourself in the mirror, because I understand, bro. I understand how it is to hate what you see because something so small on your body that you can't control. I understand literally wanting to cut this thing out of your chest, something so stupid and small to other people that can literally just control your life, bro. You think about what other people are thinking about you. You fear judgment from other people, if people are going to make fun of you, if they can see it. And it's just you in your head over and over, just overthinking about this gyno, bro, this small little mass in your chest, right? I understand how this is because I used to have really, really bad gyno, and I didn't reduce the gyno. It's still the exact same amount as it was. I just reduced the appearance of it by building my physique, because like I said, I didn't know this whenever I was going through puberty, because if I would, I definitely would have done it. The way I actually reduced the appearance of my gyno is simply by building my physique. So if you have gyno and you're already out of puberty, you're not out of luck. If you are in puberty and you do have gyno and you're trying to do anything you can to get rid of the gyno or reduce it, then you need to be weightlifting, you need to have a workout routine. And that is exactly why I built a workout program for guys with gyno. Because whenever I was younger, whenever I first got gyno, there was no information about it online. It literally took me years and years of sculpting and building my physique just to reduce the appearance of it by building my physique the right way, certain muscle groups. And I literally have spent years crafting a workout program that has the best split, that has the best workouts in it. Literally everything you need to build your physique with gyno. To one, reduce the appearance of it if you already have it and know it's not going anywhere. Or two, can potentially get rid of the gyno while you're going through surgery. You need a workout program, an outline to actually build based off your certain scenario, based off your gyno. And this is what I've been focusing on building. It's literally my workout program I call the Gyno Rebuild Workout Program. It's focused on building an upper back for your V-taper look. Obviously, this shirt is really revealing for my gyno, so because I don't really care anymore. I'm not super insecure because I built my physique, but V-taper, this is going to create an illusion of making a smaller, tighter chest. It's also going to be focusing on building your broad, wide shoulders for that V-taper look. And the most important one is your upper chest, and make it look full, make it look like a shelf, so your chest isn't sagging to where your gyno is a lot more noticeable. There's literally science behind it, bro. I've done so many studies. I've literally crafted this over years and years of hard work, trial and error. If you want to check out the Gyno Rebuild Workout Program, I'll leave a link to that in my description. And if you're going through puberty and you have gyno, you need to be doing this. You need to be prioritizing this so you don't have it, and so it doesn't become a bigger insecurity later on down the road. Even if that means you have to sacrifice now, you have to get in uncomfortable situations, you have to do stuff you don't necessarily want to do, like go to the gym, work on your diet, make sure you maintain a low body fat. Those are things that you need to prioritize, because your future self would thank you. Like I said, if you want to check out that Gyno Rebuild Workout Program, I'll leave that down in the description of this YouTube video. If you want to talk with me one-on-one completely for free, I'll literally leave a link to my Discord in the description as well. I'll give you advice on what to do with your certain scenario of your gyno, because I wish I had someone. I wish I had someone to help me and to help me figure out what to do with my gyno, how to conceal it, how to reduce the appearance of. I just didn't know anything because nobody was there for me. There wasn't any information of this online. So if you want to do that, check out my workout program and also join the Discord in the description. I love you guys. Appreciate you watching the video. And also remember, bro, you can build confidence with gyno. You can build your physique to reduce the appearance of it. You can get rid of it if you are still going through puberty. And it's all within your control. So I love you guys. Appreciate you watching, and I'm out. Peace.